You've seen them, right? The flashy cars, the designer clothes, the luxury watches that scream, "I've made it." But have you ever stopped to think about what's really behind that facade? What if I told you that the person driving that Lamborghini is actually drowning in debt, and the quiet millionaire next door is wearing a $10 t-shirt? Today, we re-diving deep into a topic that affects so many of us. The staggering cost of looking rich versus the quiet power of actually being rich. And trust me, the difference is life-changing. Let's get one thing straight. Society has sold us a lie. We're bombarded with images of success that are almost always tied to material possessions. Instagram influencers on private jets, rappers dripping in diamonds, reality TV stars with closets bigger than my apartment. The message is clear. Tobiso meon. You have to look like someone. This pressure creates what I call the appearance trap. It's this relentless need to project an image of wealth, often at the expense of building any real wealth. Think about it. The cost of looking rich is immediate and tangible. That luxury car, that's a 5-figure down payment and a $1,000 monthly payment for the next 5 years. The designer handbag, that could be a month's rent. The constant upgrades, the latest gadgets, the trendy restaurants eat all that's up. And where does that money come from? For many, it comes from their future. It's money that isn't being invested, isn't being saved for a down payment on a house, and isn't going into a retirement fund. It's money that's being sacrificed at the altar of perception. This is the great irony. The very things people buy to look rich are often the very things keeping them from becoming rich. It's a hamster wheel of consumerism. You buy something expensive to impress others, which gives you a temporary high, but then that high fades, and you see someone else with something newer, something better. So, you feel the need to upgrade again. It's a cycle fueled by debt and insecurity. And the only one who truly wins is the bank or the brand you're buying from. Let's do some simple math. Imagine someone earns a decent salary, say $80,000 a year. They agree they deserve a luxury car with a $700 monthly payment. They lease a high-end apartment for $2,500 a month to live in a prestigious neighborhood. They finance the latest $1,500 smartphone. They drop a few $100s every weekend on expensive dinners and drinks to be seen at the right places. After taxes, their take-home pay might be around $5,000 a month. That's over half their income gone, just on the image. What's left for savings, for investments, for an emergency fund? Almost nothing. They're living paycheck to paycheck, but from the outside, they look successful. This is a fragile existence. One missed paycheck, one unexpected medical bill, and the entire house of cards collapses. Now, let's flip the script and talk about the cost of being rich. And here's the secret. The initial cost is discipline. It's sacrifice. It's delayed gratification. It has the cost of saying no to the immediate temptations so you can say yes to long-term financial freedom. The person who is focused on being rich, not just looking rich, makes very different choices. Instead of the luxury car, they might drive a reliable, paid-off Toyota. They understand that a car is a depreciating asset, a tool to get from A to B, not a status symbol. Instead of the trendy downtown apartment, they might live in a more modest neighborhood, allowing them to save a significant portion of their income. They cook at home more often than they eat out. Their clothes are functional and timeless, not flashy and disposable. Does this sound boring? To some, maybe, but here's where the magic happens. The money they save isn't just sitting there. It's working for them. That's $700 a month that wasn't spent on a car payment. It's being invested in the stock market. Over 30 years, with an average market return, that $700 a month could grow to over $1 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1 million. The person who chose the modest lifestyle just built a 7-figure nest egg, while the person with a fancy car has, well, a history of car payments and a vehicle that is now worth a fraction of its original price. This is the principle of compounding. It's the 8th wonder of the world, as Einstein supposedly called it, and it's the most powerful tool for wealth creation. But it requires one crucial ingredient: capital. You need money to make money, and you can't accumulate capital if you're constantly spending it on things that lose value. The truly wealthy understand this distinction. Look at billionaires like Warren Buffett. The man is worth over $100 billion. Yet he still lives in the same house he bought in 1958 for about $31,000. He's famous for his frugal habits. Or think of Mark Zuckerberg, often seen in a simple gray t-shirt. They're not trying to impress you with their clothes or cars. Their wealth isn't in what you can see. It's in their investment portfolios, their businesses, their assets that are generating more and more wealth for them, day and night. Their focus is on ownership. They buy assets, not liabilities. An asset is something that puts money in your pocket, like stocks, real estate, or a business. A liability is something that takes money out of your pocket, like a car loan, credit card debt, or that subscription box for designer socks. The person focused on looking rich accumulates liabilities. The person focused on being rich accumulates assets. It's a fundamental mindset shift. The psychological cost is also vastly different. Living to impress others is exhausting. You're constantly worried about judgment. Are people impressed? Do they think I'm successful? This external validation is a fickle and unreliable source of happiness. You're essentially giving away your power to strangers. On the other hand, the person building real wealth operates from a place of internal security. Their self-worth isn't tied to their car or their watch. It's tied to their discipline, their progress, their freedom, the peace of mind that comes from having a fully funded emergency fund, no high-interest debt, and a growing investment portfolio is a type of luxury that no designer bag can ever buy. It's the freedom to quit a job you hate. It's the ability to handle a medical emergency without panic. It's the power to choose how you spend your time, which is the most valuable asset of all. So how can you escape the appearance trap and start building real, sustainable wealth? It starts with a conscious decision, a decision to prioritize your financial future over the fleeting approval of others. First, you need to know where your money is going. Track your expenses for a month. Every single dollar. You will be shocked. That daily $5 coffee, the streaming services you don't use, the impulse buys online, it adds up to a fortune. Awareness is the first step to change. Second, create a budget that reflects your new priorities. This isn't about deprivation. It's about intention. Use the 50-30-20th rule as a guideline. 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and a non-negotiable 20% for savings and investments. The key is to pay yourself first. The moment your paycheck hits, automate the transfer of that 20% into a separate savings or investment account. Out of sight, out of mind. Third, ruthlessly cut down on the things that are draining your wealth. Do you really need that brand new car? A certified pre-owned car that's 2 to 3 years old can save you tens of thousands of dollars. Do you need to buy designer clothes at full price? Discover the art of thrift shopping or waiting for sales. Redefine what luxury means to you. Is it a logo on a shirt? Or is it the freedom to travel the world in a few years? Fourth, and most importantly, start investing. It doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need to be a Wall Street genius. Start with a simple, low-cost index fund that tracks the S&P 500. Open a Roth IRA. The most important thing is to start, no matter how small, even $50. Mond is a powerful beginning because you're rebuilding the habit and letting time and compounding do the heavy lifting. Let me leave you with this final thought. The cost of looking rich is your freedom. It's a golden cage, shiny on the outside, but a prison of debt and anxiety on the inside. The cost of being rich is short-term discipline. It's a few years of driving an older car, of packing your lunch, of saying no to instant gratification. But the reward is a lifetime of freedom. The freedom to live life on your own terms, to be secure in your future, and to have a wealth that is silent, but so powerful. The next time you see someone with all the trappings of wealth, don't feel envy. Instead, ask yourself, are they paying the price to look rich, or are they paying the price to be rich? The choice is yours. Choose wisely. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content that helps you build a life of true wealth and freedom. See you in the next one.